Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I did go to Sephora and pick up a bunch of Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez makeup products, and I would like to do a try on, wear test, review, etc. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so here are the products that I picked up. I have the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation in shade 120C. This was $29. Let's open it up. It looks like this. Very pretty packaging. And let's see, it says to shake well before you use it. It's got like a little mixer thingy in it. Is the Blot and Go touch-up kit, a refillable compact containing oil absorbing sheets and a radiant powder for easy touch-ups on the go. Okay, so this is the packaging. Just flip it open and it has the blotting sheets and the compact, which from other videos I've seen, the powder is like already infused into the puff, and you can buy refills separately. And it does have a really pretty mirror in here. So this was $24. And then we have the Always an Optimist Prime and Set, which is a glow boosting mist that hydrates, primes, sets, and refreshes skin. It looks like this, very similar to the MAC Fix Plus, and I got this for $24. So the goal I had in mind was to create a full face with this makeup. The only thing I was not able to get is a bronzer and a brow pencil. And also I did not get mascara. So the next thing is With Gratitude Dewy Lip Balm. And I got that in shade Support. This looks really pretty. Okay, so this lip balm was $16. Like a brownie red. The next thing we have is the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer. And I got shade 120C. And this was $19. Next thing is the Always an Optimist Base Illuminator, and it says it's a weightless universal gel primer enriched with ultrafine pearls for a lit from within glow. And this primer was $14. I believe I got it said mini on it, so there must be a bigger size. Last but not least, we have the Soft Pinch Blush Liquid, and I got it in the shade Grateful. That is a very bright red. I don't really typically use these kinds of liquid blushes, so it will be interesting to see how it looks. Okay, before we put all of this on my face, I just want to remind you to subscribe to my channel. That would be really awesome, as I am very new to the YouTube makeup community. But let's go ahead and see how this works. So the first thing I am going to take is the Always an Optimist 4-in-1 spray, since it said you can prime and set with it. That has a nice light scent to it. I can't quite describe what it smells like, but it smells fresh and clean. So that has been on for about a minute, and it has dried. It does feel a little bit kind of like powdery. The next thing we're going to use is the Illuminating primer. I'm just going to put that all over my face. That came out quick. Very thin formula. I do notice the pearlescent sheen. Okay, so now that we have the primer spray and the illuminating primer on, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the foundation. And again, I got shade 160C. Oh, and it's a giant doe tip applicator. And you can definitely tell that I do have some redness. So I am interested to see if this will cover it up. Yep, got a giant pimple over there. I actually kind of like the applicator. That's kind of nifty. Makes putting it on your face really easy. I will start with that, and I'm just going to blend it out with my beauty blender. Okay, so that is a one coat of the foundation. It is very pretty. One thing I noticed when I was applying it is that it seems to dry down quite quickly, so it does make blending it a little bit more challenging. But it does give a nice radiance to the skin. I do feel like it did not cover up my pimple very well, so I do want to try one more layer specifically like on my trouble spots and see how it does. Okay, so that is the second coat, and I am just gonna look in my mirror here. For some reason to me, this looks a little cakey. And I feel like my pores look rather large, and I also feel like it is clinging to my baby hairs on my face, kind of making them stand out a little bit more. I do like the luminosity to it, but I am not sure that I am a fan of how it is sitting on my skin and how it is making my pores look. I feel like they are pretty large and in charge on there. But let us go ahead and move on to trying out this little puffy blotting powder. And I don't know if it's just supposed to come out on its own or if I'm crazy, because I literally don't see anything happening. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna pounce that all over. Okay, and as you can see on here, it is very, either that's the color of the powder, but I don't think so, or it's my foundation kind of rubbing off on it. But I do think that it made me a little bit matte. And it doesn't seem to be settling into any of my fine lines, although on the side of my mouth it is for sure. Okay, so I'm going to take this setting spray again. See if that will melt some of this together. Because so far, I don't like it, unfortunately. While that's drying, I think I'm just gonna go in and use my MAC brunette eyebrow pencil to just do my eyebrows quickly. So I did my eyebrows. I'm gonna go ahead and try this very red blush, liquid blush in Grateful. And this could be a total disaster because, like I said, I literally never have used a liquid blush before. I'm just gonna start off with like the tiniest amount. And it does have this little doe foot applicator as well. All right, well, I mean, it's not too bad actually once I blended it out. It's kind of pretty. Not as scary as I thought. Feel a little bit like I got a lot of blush on. Like, these doe foot applicators are cool, but it's really hard to tell how much product you're getting out. That looks like a lot of blush. Not good. Okay, let me see if I can fix this. We're gonna do the concealer, and I got the shade 120C. Just gonna blend that in with the Beauty Blender. Okay, so it definitely is a very light shade. I do feel like it did a fairly decent job of covering up my dark circles. It's definitely a thicker formula than I was expecting, so I actually do like that. The concealer is a win so far, and it did help kind of tame that crazy blush. I just feel like I need practice. So the last thing from Rare Beauty that we have is their lip balm, and again, it is in shade Support. Okay, so that is a very, very creamy, liquidy kind of formula. I do think the color is very pretty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the rest of like my eye makeup and everything. And then I'm gonna do like a check-in probably like 7 or 8 hours from now to see how everything has held up. But let me just come back real quick after I finish my eye makeup. Alrighty, so I finished the rest of my makeup. It was just my eyes that I had left to do. So I am going to go to my 3D ultrasound appointment to see baby boy, and I will check in later with how the foundation looks, and then I will give an overall impression, first impression review of everything. See you guys soon. Hey guys, so we got back from our ultrasound appointment a few hours ago. It is now nearing 9 p.m. so I have had the foundation on for about 7 hours, and I wanted to go ahead and check in, give a little update on how it's wearing, and give kind of an overall review of everything. But I also wanted to share a little bump date. I am at 28 weeks and 3 days pregnant. We are due April 2nd, and we are very excited about it. Okay, and as for the makeup, I do feel like it actually looks better as the day has gone on. And it definitely looked better and less cakey after I used that setting spray. So I would have to say that I really like the setting spray a lot. I do notice that around my nose and my chin, it is kind of rubbing off. And I did wear a mask for like 3 hours today, so that could definitely be why. My lipstick obviously has come off. And otherwise it does still look pretty like natural and radiant. Coverage for the foundation, I would say it's like a light to medium, which is what they advertise it as being, so can't fault it for that. The concealer, I do feel like brightened everything, but it did not, I feel like it just kind of rubbed off a little. Like my dark circles are definitely peeking through, so not my favorite. And yeah, I mean, overall I do think it looks pretty natural and, you know, not like a ton of makeup on my face, which is nice. But I would prefer more coverage, I think, and perhaps a little more staying power throughout the day, because 7 hours isn't really that long and it's already seeming like it's rubbing off. The blush is pretty. I just need to get used to liquid blushes. And the lipstick was really pretty as well, but it did transfer really easy, and I did have to reapply quite a few times. The primer, I don't think it did a great job at hiding or blurring my pores. I feel like you can see them clear as day. So, I mean, there are some pros and cons to everything, and obviously my skin is different than everyone's, so what doesn't work for me may work for you. But I would say out of like a 5 for the whole face, I would give it a 3. Not enough coverage for me, not enough blurring of my pores, and not enough staying power. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to do like a morning routine shortly, coming up soon. I am going to be doing some more makeup videos, of course. And before I go, I just want to share a picture of our baby boy that I got today. And this is my favorite one. Okay. Look at his little lips, they're so cute, and his nose. He looks so much like his brother. I'm very excited. It definitely makes it more real when they actually start looking like a little baby. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. See ya.